Here are 4 Navy SEAL tips to help you overcome anything. Yesterday evening, I decided to prioritize my health and start reading. The book told me to visualize myself in an unconfident state, a state where I'm riddled with anxiety.
What negative shit are you reading, bro?
Wait. It made me feel powerful. It made me visualize myself in this state so that I could avoid that. The book related it to Navy SEAL training, the toughest training on Earth, where only 20% of the candidates passed the renowned Hell Week. With statistics like this being so low, they wanted to not change the practice, but get more people to pass it. So they hired a psychologist, and this psychologist came up with a 4-step plan to help you overcome anxiety. The first step is to only focus on the task ahead, taking it one movement at a time.
One step at a time.
An example of this is if you're running, literally only focus on the next movement.
The next step.
And by applying this, you'll be amazed how much further you can go. What I do whenever I am running is I count in my head 1, 2, 3, 4 for every 4 steps that I'm running. And then after the 4th step, I repeat that. And so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this allows me to make it up that hill or get around that corner. Step number 2 is to imagine how good you will feel after it. We all love a good dopamine hit. That's why we're addicted to social media. So imagine how great it is going to feel whenever you complete it. Number 3 is to breathe. It's easy to forget about your breath whenever you're stressed out. Most of us don't even pay attention to our breath throughout our day. There are thousands upon thousands of breath works out there, such as the Wim Hof breathing method or transcendental meditation, and it is subjective about what is the best one for you. What this book recommends is a 6-2-6. So what a 6-2-6 is breathing in for 6 seconds, holding it for 2 seconds, and breathing out for 6 seconds. Now, like I said, it is subjective. However, the longer you breathe out, the more it activates your parasympathetic nervous system. And basically what that does is it slows down your heart rate and it slows down your thinking pattern. And this is one of the tricks that will alleviate your anxiety. So just pause the video for a minute, take a quick breather, and take a deep breath in and out. And you notice that I breathed out for a lot longer than I breathed in, and my voice is quieter, it's gone a bit lower, my mind is calmer. The breath is an unbelievable tactic to help you overcome any obstacle or anxiety. And the final step is to speak positively about yourself. One of the OGs of psychology, Skinner, created this experiment called Skinner's box. And what Skinner's box was is basically he put a rat into a box and he tested what it responded more to. Whether it responded better to positive encouragement or whether it responded better to negative reinforcement. And the results were staggering. The results suggested that negative reinforcement had next to none effect. The positive reinforcement, on the other hand, got the rat to do it nearly every time.
Look at that happy face.
So you can apply this to yourself. You know, you may think, oh, I'm not a rat. Well, some of you are rats. I'm joking. We're both animals though, and there's not that much difference between us. And negative reinforcement is just going to beat you up. It's going to take the energy out of you. And it's going to prevent you from doing what you want to do. Or even if you do it in an unhealthy way. So give yourself that positive reinforcement. Thank you very much for listening, Leprechauns. Maybe you will like this video. Slán.